Hey guys, what's going on? Mr. McRae here, doing a short video for fractions for you guys. I know there was a couple people that asked for me, hey, Mr. McRae, can you talk about fractions and how that goes about and works, things like that. So just get a refresher. So I'm going to do that now, and that's what we're going to practice in math enrichment today. Because again, we're going to be after break. We're going to start talking about graphing in terms of slope and things like that. And it's very important that we know how fractions work. Okay, so we're going to look at them in a couple ways: in addition, subtraction, um, division, and multiplication. Okay, so the first one is addition. So we have -3 2/5 plus 1/7. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this 3 and 2/5 into an improper fraction. Okay, so we have 2/5 here. How do we do that? That's a question. All right, so first we take the numerator denominator here, 5, and multiply that by 3, and then we add 2. Okay? So basically, it'd be 15, which 17 over 5. We'll structure out to be 17 over 5. Okay? All right, so I'm going to take that information of 17 over 5. Okay? And I'm going to add that to 1/7. Okay? So the next thing I have to think about, okay, now I have two denominators here of 5 and 7. Okay, and what is that common multiple, not factors, okay, common multiples. Basically, how high can it go before, if I multiply by 5, by 5, by 5, and by 7, by 7, 7, how many times do I have to do that so they can meet each other and they can be the same number? Okay, so if I do 5 times 7, that's going to give me 35. So that's when they would meet each other, is 35. Sometimes they meet earlier than that, but again, as long as you know that you can multiply both numbers together and you can get where you meet, you can simplify the fraction when you get to that point. Okay, so again, what we do is we multiply by 5. So we have to do the same thing as the inequality. We have to do the same thing on the top as we do on the bottom. Okay, so this is 5. This is 7. So we got to multiply by 7 on the top here. Okay, so again, 7 times is 1. What is that? Yeah, 119. Okay, 119 here. Okay, and this is also 5. The whole thing. So if you add 119 and 5, that's 124. Okay, 124 over 5. Okay, and that would be the answer to the question. Now you can turn this back into a mixed number if you want to, but I'm not going to ask you to do that. Okay, mostly just want you to basically be able to put that into an improper fraction by adding the numbers together and working through. Okay, so let me actually put another layer on this to make sure. I love these layer things. This new okay, it makes it easier to work with. All right, so let's do another one here. So this one is subtraction. We have 11 over 8 minus 3 over 2. So I'm going to put 11 over 8 minus 3 over 2. Same thing. Okay, so we have to figure out what two numbers multiply together to equal 18. Sorry. What is a multiple of 8 and 3 that could be, that will equal each other? So again, take 8 and 3 and multiply them together, and that's going to give you 24. Okay. All right, that's the easiest one to do. Sometimes you could do, and that would be 33 on the top because they multiply by 3, both top and bottom. Okay, and 24 here. And that would be over 16. Okay, because 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times that is 16, and it's negative. Okay, because it's a minus. So then if I minus both of those two numbers together, I'm going to get 17 over 24. And that would be the answer to the question. Okay, remember that the denominator stays the same; it never changes. Once you find the common multiple, okay, they stay the same. And you subtract the numerators, or you add the numerators. Okay, so let's try a couple more. All right, so we have another one. This is division. We have 4. Now I usually do this on the side because it's easier to see. Okay, and then we divide by 6 over 7. Okay, so I don't have to. I can keep this as an improper fraction right now. So the easiest way to remember how to do division is keep KCF, keep change flip. It's a bad C, CF. Okay, so basically what I mean is I'm going to keep 4 over 3 the same. And then I'm going to multiply and change that to multiplication. And I'm going to flip over the values of 4 and 6. 6 and 7. All right. So now I can multiply across and get the information, or I can cross cancel if I have anything that I can be taken out. Of course I do. I have 4 and 6. So I can factor out a 2 out of everything here. So this equals 2. And this equals 3. Sorry, guys. Kind of doing the lag city here. Oh. Let me get that done. Man. Sorry, hold on, guys. I'm gonna put this back up here. Okay, sorry about that. So again, keep change flip, KCF. Okay, and I flip the 7 over the 6. Sorry about this. And then so again, this is factor of 2. It's a factor of 3. Sorry about this. And then that should be 14 over 9. And that'd be the final answer. Okay, I don't have to. You can turn it to a mixed number if you want. Basically, I turn it to a mixed number. Okay, how many times does 9 go into 14? 1 time. I have a 9, and what's left is 5, and 5 goes on the top. So that would be how to turn that into a mixed number, but you don't have to do that. All right, so let's look at the last one, basically multiplication. So we're multiplying 17 over 10, okay? And that's basically multiplied by negative 1/2. So that equals 17 over 20. Okay, and that would be the answer to that question, 17 over 20. All right, that would be the answer to the question, 17 over 20. Again, just multiply across. That's the easiest one to do. All right, just and get your answer as you go along, and then simplify if you need to. So again, this is how you do fractions, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so hopefully you can get that information, and like I said, you can start practice, and we can be good at it as we get along. Get ready for graphing. See you guys.